this month has already shown strong signals, clear trends, and some early warnings, and understanding them can help every trader prepare for week ahead. So let's break down exactly what the market is telling us right now. The first thing we need to look at is Bitcoin because Bitcoin sets the direction for the entire market. As 2026 started, Bitcoin entered the year with a strong foundation. It didn't explode upward immediately, but it also did not show any signs of major weakness. Instead, it entered a stable accumulation phase with steady buying interest. This kind of controlled movement suggests that institutions and long-term holders are quickly building positions. Whenever a year starts with accumulation instead of panic, it's usually a positive sign for upcoming trend. On the other hand, short-term volatility has remained moderate. We are not seeing extreme spikes, which means traders are being cautious but optimistic. If Bitcoin holds above its major support level for the rest of the month, the probability of a larger upward move increases significantly. So for now, the market direction for Bitcoin is stable to bullish but still waiting for a breakdown trigger. Now let's talk about Ethereum because January 2026 has actually been more interesting for ETH than BTC. Ethereum has shown stronger price movement, faster recovery from dips, and higher trading volume. This tells us that trading and investors see more short-term opportunity in Ethereum. Network activity has increased, transaction demand is stable, and the ETH ecosystem is preparing for several upcoming updates this year. Whenever network activity rises early in the year, it usually leads to positive momentum later on. So Ethereum is showing early signs of leadership, especially in the first few weeks of January. Beyond BTC and ETH, the broader crypto altcoins are waking up slowly, not aggressively, so explosively, but quietly and consistently. This usually happens when Bitcoin stands stably and doesn't shock the market with sudden correction. When BTC gives the market calm environment, traders have the confidence to rotate money into smaller coins. If this continues for the rest for the month, we could see the early beginning of the altcoin season, but only if Bitcoin remains stable. Investor sentiment for January 2026 is also something worth nothing. Compared to last year's sentiment is more positive, more structured and more data driven. People are not entering blindly, they are entering carefully. This reduces sudden crashes and creates healthier price action. Searches, trends, social media discussion, and trading activity all show that interest in crypto is rising again, especially after the year opened with stable momentum. Now let's talk about risk factors because every month comes with both opportunities and dangers. The biggest risks for January 2026 is sudden macroeconomic shift, interest rate announcement, global financial news, or unexpected geopolitical events. If any of these hit the market hard, crypto could see short-term volatility, but as long as Bitcoin stays above its major support levels, the market is expected to recover quickly from any dips. Right now, there are no major panic signals and there's positive sign. So what does all of this mean for the direction of the crypto market in the first month of 2026? Overall, Overall, the market is leaning toward a slow but steady upward trend, not a massive pump, not an explosive bull run, but a healthy, controlled build-up. Bitcoin is stable, Ethereum is stronger, and altcoins are quickly preparing for movement. This kind of setup often leads to bigger opportunities later in the quarter. If your trader this month is about patience, position building, and waiting for clear breakdowns. If you are an investor, this month is about accumulation, long-term strategy, and avoiding emotional decisions, and the market direction as positive but still in early stage, and the real momentum may appear anytime this month if
Hi
we
everyone,
level
welcome back to the
Make
channel.
sure today we're talking about one of the most important questions in the crypto market between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Who actually led the market today? The market moves every single day, but the real direction is always decided by these two gains. So today we're going to break down the price movement, market strength, investor behavior, technical structure, and finally understand which one had more dominance in the market. Let's start with how the market behaved today. Bitcoin opened the day with a slow and steady move. There was no aggressive breakdown and no major sell off. The price stayed within a controlled range in a wallet and see mode. You can clearly see that buyers stepped in, sellers quickly appeared near resistance. This kind of movement usually means the market is preparing for a bigger decision but has not taken it yet. Ethereum, on the other hand, had a much more active day. Its candles were larger and wicks were longer, and the movement was sharper. This tells us that traders were more interested in Ethereum today. This volatility was higher and the momentum was stronger, and the reaction to market news was faster. Even when the price dipped, buying pressure comes in quickly but shows clear confidence from ETH traders. Now let's talk about volume, because volume is the real truth of the market. Bitcoin's trader volume stayed stable, not too high, not too low, just normal. This kind of volume shows consolidation and dominance, but Ethereum volume today was noticeable higher. Whenever ETH volume increases more than BTC, it means traders are shifting their short-term focus toward Ethereum. Higher volume means stronger interest and stronger conviction, and today Ethereum clearly had that edge. When we analyze the technical levels, Bitcoin respected its support zone very well. Buyers appeared exactly where they should have, and that should be. Bitcoin is still fundamentally strong, but resistance remained firm. Bitcoin did not attempt a serious breakdown today. It moved like a market that is gathering from power but not ready to explode yet. Ethereum showed a different story. Its structure was more bullish. It created higher lows and made repeated attempts to push toward the resistance zone. Even if it failed to break through completely, the repeated attempts show confidence in buyers. The market was clearly more aggressive in the Ethereum side. Next, let's talk about investor sentiment. Bitcoin sentiment today was neutral to slightly positive. People were confident but not excited. Ethereum sentiment was stronger. More traders were talking about ETC movements. More analysis was focused on ETH charts, and more investors were expecting ETH to make a bigger move. Now let's look at the reason Now look at the reason behind this difference. Ethereum had more network activity today Today, higher transaction count, more smart contract usage, and more well movement compared to Bitcoin. These signals always tells us which asset is attracting more attention. At the same time, Bitcoin looks stable but not explosive. There was no major news pushing BTC aggressively in the direction because these factors higher volatility, higher volume, stronger technical structure, and better trading interest Ethereum clearly led the market today. Bitcoin remained the backbone of the market as always, but leadership today belongs to Ethereum. Now, what does this mean going forward? If Ethereum maintains the movement for pushing towards its next resistance level, if Bitcoin stays in consolidation, Ethereum could continue outperforming in the short term. Whenever Bitcoin is still the king of the market and the strong BTC breakout can flip everything instantly. So traders need to watch both charts closely. This was today breakdown of Ethereum was backing Bitcoin and who controlled the market. If you are a day trader, keep an eye on ETH strength. If you are a long-term investor, watch how Bitcoin holds its structure. Both are important, but today leadership is clearly went to Ethereum. Make sure to subscribe for more updates.